1, 2, 3, join it. 1, 2, 3, join it.
My name is Wendy Aura, Executive Director, Young Women Leaders Connect. That is partnering with University of Nairobi Students Association, the UNSA. So we stand here on behalf of young women and men of Kenya. And today we've led a walk across the city of Nairobi with one unison voice to champion against the technology-facilitated gender-based violence. So this walk aligns to the 16 Days of Activism against gender-based violence, a global campaign that calls for prevention and elimination of violence targeting women and girls. This year's focus on TFGBV reflects a rising and urgent concern among university students and young women in Kenya, where digital platforms have increasingly become tools for abuse. Now, with the evolution of technology, abusers are now using technology to spread misinformation, hate campaigns, harassment based on gender and intimate partner violence, among other harms. While TFGBV have extensive reach, women and girls are disproportionately impacted. According to UN Women, 1 in 3 is likely to encounter physical and sexual violence at some point in her life. And also moving forward, you find that 35% of women globally have faced either physical or sexual violence at some point in their life. There's also a study that was done by Hikes, and it establishes that between 16 to 58% of women who have been victims of TFGBV. Now, why do we do this work? As an organization, working closely with the young women voices drawn from communities. We have young women here from Kibera, we have University of Nairobi represented, we have Technical University of Kenya, Kenyatta University, Riara University. We stand together to amplify our message that violence, whether it is online or offline, must not be normalized and must not be ignored. So we stand together with young people to amplify their voices on the effects of TFGBV and make the message even clearer that you need to speak up, take action on TFGBV, and be the first champion for creating safe digital spaces. And our call to action to the government is that we need the implementation, the serious implementation of the cyber crime laws. And recently we've had the laws that were enacted, and they've been there. We have the bill against the cyberbullying. We need to take them seriously so that our young people, they can feel that they're protected by the government. So we need to take action by allowing the government to take seriously the laws, but by implementing them.
Our message today, it was not just a walk, it was about disrupting the silence around GBV and especially tech-facilitated GBV. This issue is not a private issue, it is about public failure. It is about us not calling out those people who are spreading messages about GBV on TikTok and other social media platforms. It is about us shaming victims who want to speak out. It is about us not reporting those perpetrators. It is about us making victims feel ashamed. We are not here to feel pity on them. We are here to seek justice. And as violence goes digital, we are asking the government to catch up with the laws. We are grateful about the Cyberbullying Act that has been brought up. We want to see it being implemented. We want to see these people being arrested before performing the crimes, because we can't wait until crimes have happened for us to arrest people. We can see potential perpetrators in the things that they post, in the videos that they are spreading all around, and it is sad that these are the messages that are going viral even more than the accountability videos. So we are asking the public and the government, it is upon us to take action, it is about us to be accountable, and it is upon us to learn social values, to be kind to one another, to be fair, and to ensure that these people do not stay silent. These people are allowed to speak up. Do not shame them, let them speak up, report anything that you see, and let the law take its course. Thank you.
I'm Robert Kennedy, a student at the Technical University of Kenya. Okay, one thing I have to say that we had a walk today against GBV, that is gender-based violence. But as for me, I see it as a good thing, and I want to encourage the youths and our students, since we are the people who are using online Okay, there's TikTok, everything, Instagram, X, and those other things. I want to call upon our youth that let it not just end at the work that we did today in Nairobi. Let us take that initiative and educate people about gender-based violence, not just the female, but also male. And I want to advise male that we should come out and speak, because not only female are victims of the same, we are also facing the same. And so mine is just to advise youths or university students, both in the Technical University of Kenya, University of Nairobi, and all other schools, that we should come out and maybe say this, because we are the people who are using online and media above any other person.
Good afternoon. My name is Ian Brandon. I'm a student leader, the governor for main campus, University of Nairobi. I'm here mainly to speak about Tech GBV on campus, or rather in the university, or rather all the learning institutions. As we know, youths are the most affected with the TF GBV, both TF and the general gender-based violence. As more so in the University of Nairobi, recently we've had cases of relationship triangle, people killing each other. Recently, we just had a student who was stabbed by a knife with a person who is being presumed to be the boyfriend because of a relationship issues. That is GBV. And so we have men who are suffering in silence. They don't speak up. So the reason that's why we came up with this work is to encourage all those who are affected with GBV cases to speak up and speak out. Because as we know, silence is not consent, and silence is not accepted when somebody is not feeling okay. And one thing I'd like to tell our generation, or rather the youth who are the most affected with the TF-GBV, is that harassment behind screens is not guaranteed, or rather that is a crime. That is TF-GBV. Take it an example that that person who you're harassing is your sister, or rather your brother, or somebody who you are related to. So I just want to urge our youth, let's respect each other. Let's also respect our female friends. Also the female friends, let's respect the boy child. TF-GBV is all about everybody, not only the female gender.
Hi, my name is Hannah Mbura. I'm representing Women's Student Welfare Association of Kenya. And today we had a walk to raise awareness against TF-GBV. And my take today would be to urge the female politicians, because according to statistics, 50% of our female politicians have actually undergone gender-based violence. And they should be raising awareness, being the front line in such, because it affects them most. And also urge other politicians to take these serious matters as it should be.
Good afternoon, my name is Sumbanjeri and I represent the grassroots women. I'm a grassroots feminist. I took part in the walk to end GBV today, and my take today is GBV continues to prevail. And when I say GBV, I mean all forms of GBV continue to prevail, because perpetrators have seen that nothing is happening to them when they do what they do. So we need clear reporting pathways for GBV survivors, and we also need safe houses for survivors, and we also need a separate court for SGBV and TF-GBV. And this is something that we had requested on the 28th of May when we had a public participation with the technical working group that the president had appointed on ending femicide. And it is very sad that up to date we have not gotten any report, or from where I'm standing, I've never seen any report or any response. And this clearly shows how long it takes to just get a simple information, especially when it comes to SGBV, TF-GBV and all that. And that means our government is not intentional about advancing the rights of girls and young women, advancing gender rights. And another thing that I have taken away today, and this is to the masses, to the public, GBV continues to prevail because we have normalized GBV. Perpetrators live within us. They are our relatives, our neighbors, our favorite celebrities, and it is very sad that when on TikTok or on Instagram someone is experiencing TF-GBV, we are the first ones to laugh, we are the first ones to comment, we're the first ones to make these people trend. And we still continue to, follow these people. We need to start naming and shaming and follow these people. Have our own not justice per se, but be an active bystander, not a passive bystander. Don't contribute to prevailing GBV or to prevailing TF-GBV. Do something about it. Report. Encourage the survivor. Don't do survivor shaming. Shame the perpetrator.